The following program was recorded for broadcast at this time.
You are listening to 88.7 FM, KSPC Claremont. It is now time for the Video Game Music Show. That's right. This is the Video Game Music Show here on KSPC. For the next 2 hours, I will be playing your spooky and scary video game music. That's right. All the way from the early days of the Nintendo Entertainment System, all the way up to the modern systems such as the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series. Anything from the handheld systems, including the original Nintendo Game Boy, all up to the Nintendo 3DS and the PlayStation Vita. Anything from the arcades, anything that's related to video game music, including chiptunes, DJ remixes, and video game cover bands. Yes, this is part 3 of the Halloween special here on the Video Game Music Show. So, yeah, I got tons of requests. I got a lot of requests. So, we're going to try to play through all of them, hopefully. But if not, there's always the show next week for part 4. And, yeah, I got a lot of great requests. So I'm pretty excited to start playing the music. Assistant number 2 is here somewhere. I think she... oh, there she is. She going to make it to the mic on time? I don't know. She's running in here. I think she missed her cue. I think she fell asleep on the couch in the lobby. But she's coming in here. You finally made it. You're late.
I'm sorry.
All right. I already did all my introductions. But assistant number 2 is here. Say hello.
Hello.
And so, yeah, we're playing more spooky music. Are you excited?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. Part 3.
Yes, part 3. That's right. So we got a lot of requests to get through tonight.
All right, we better hurry then.
Yeah, we better hurry. We have to get off the mic and start playing the music, all right? So you ready?
See ya.
All right, see ya. Here we go.
KSPC is at your fingertips. All you need is a Wi-Fi connection and a dream. Stream KSPC on kspc.org. It's that easy.
All right.
We're back.
We are back. Yes, you said it. All right. Let me tell you what we were listening to. That last track was from the Smurfs' Nightmare. Now that's a game. Smurfs. You know what a Smurf is?
Yeah.
Do you? What's a Smurf then?
A blue little alien-looking thing.
Close enough. Yes.
Like a little troll that's blue.
It's kind of a troll that's blue. Yes, and they have like
yellow
white
hair.
Well, the Smurfette has yellow hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, there's only one. There's only one female Smurf. I have a whole village of Smurfs.
Only one girl out of the whole village.
Right. Kind of weird, right?
Yeah. I don't think she even likes anyone.
Probably not. But anyways, we heard the Smurfs' Nightmare. The name of the track is called The Mysterious Planet. And that's kind of scary, right? It wasn't a very scary track, but the music I thought was really excellent. And it says it's a Game Boy Color game, but it sounds very much like a Commodore 64 type of music, but we'll take it. I like it a lot. And that's by request from Ollie off the Video Game Music Show's Discord channel. Before that, we heard from The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. The name of the track is called The Great Bay Temple. And that was also by request off the Video Game Music Show's Discord channel. Before that, we heard from Secret of Mana. And the name of the track is called In the Dead of Night. Now that's scary, right?
In the dead of night.
And that was by request from Shadow Artists off the Discord channel. Shadow. And then before that, we heard from Chrono Trigger with Confusing Melody, also by request from Shadow Artist. Two great tracks. Those were really awesome, and they were very Halloween-y and scary. And then before that, we heard from Gravity Rush 2, and that one was not so scary. And that's okay. And that was by request. Am I reading this name right? I don't know. I don't know the name. Anyways, that's off the Discord channel. Anyways, you were listening to the Video Game Music Show here on KSPC at 88.7 FM. You can listen to the live webcast streaming at kspc.org. And sitting right next to me is...
Assistant number 2.
Also, no. Actually, what's your name?
No.
No, you don't want to say it? Everyone already knows your name anyways.
I don't want to say it.
All right. It's assistant number 2. She is here. She is helping me out because she is the assistant. And going through all these tracks. But we're playing a lot of scary Halloween type of music. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you scared?
No.
No?
It takes a lot to scare me.
It takes a lot to scare you? Maybe we should turn off the lights here in the studio.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and turn up the music really loud?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we'll do that. And but we're going to continue with the music. And we're not going to do any retro blocks because we got a lot of requests to play on the air. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. I lagged out.
Were you spacing out? What were you doing?
I don't know.
All right, assistant.
Sorry, I was just...
All right.
What?
Yeah, right. So let's get back to the music. Here's some more scary stuff. This is something called Hyper Light Drifter. So here we go.
We'll return after these messages.
We are Nintendo Ultimate TV Game System. We challenge all players. You cannot beat us. Aim your zapper gun. You cannot beat us. Even with your robot partner. You cannot beat us. Score 1 million. You cannot beat us. Discover new worlds. You cannot beat us. We are Nintendo. We challenge all players. You cannot beat us.
You can access KSPC's program schedule, playlist, concert reviews, weekly new music reviews, social media links to our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, as well as announcements for new events and the link to the KSPC merch store, all on our website, kspc.org.
The centipedes are coming. Get your fingers moving fast and the spiders out to get you. Do you think that you can last? You can shoot him in the middle. He will only break in two. And the fleas are even faster if you look away you're through. See the scorpion a dancing? He can really help you score. But the centipede's immortal keeps coming back for more. Centipede is from Atari and is faster than a jet. If you're looking for some action, it's the game you gotta get. Centipede.
Hi, my name's Alani. You're listening to KSPC, Claremont.
Love listening to our rad KSPC DJs? Wish you could tell them that they're just the bee's knees? If a show is live, you can actually chat with the DJ while they're on air. Head on over to kspc.org/listen and click on the show that's playing now. There will be a Spinatron chat box where you can send the DJ encouragement, request a song, or thank them for having a really awesome show. Remember, whether the chat is open or closed is at the DJ's discretion, and always remain respectful and in accordance with KSPC's mission. Happy chatting!
We're back.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
All right. Let's review, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. We're not. Yeah, you're gonna read that, but not right now. Let's see. You know what? We played a lot of music in this last block.
Maybe we shouldn't say all of them.
Yeah.
Just like 3.
Yeah, there's, we had Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. We had Lavender Town Epic and Metroid Prime, Bloodborne, a whole bunch. A lot of scary stuff, but I want to give shout outs to people who requested those tracks off the Video Game Music Show's Discord channel. We had Vizo, DJ Hero. He's the one who did that, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening track. He says that was like his ringtone or something, so that's pretty cool. And then we had Green Knight and another one from Shadow Artists and Make Chelsea Grin on the Discord channel. So a lot of good stuff, a lot of good music. So, we're going to keep going. And so you are listening to the Video Game Music Show here on KSPC at 88.7 FM. You can listen to the live webcast streaming at, the website?
No. You never told me.
I always tell you.
No, you don't.
It's kspc.org. And it's good times. And we are doing Halloween special part
3.
Next week will be
4.
Yes. And that'll be the last one. So we're playing a lot of great music tonight. We got tons of requests.
And Halloween is coming up soon.
Halloween's coming very soon. So it's good times all around.
I already got my costume.
Tell everyone about your costume. What is it? It's like a mash of different things into one, right?
I'm a futuristic assassin.
Really? And what is that? What does that entail?
It's an assassin with glasses that could tell who your target is.
Really? That sounds very advanced. That sounds very Google-ish.
Claws that could come out of your skin, whatever.
Claws like
robot claws.
Robot claws? Or is it like Wolverine claws?
Robot claws.
Robot claws.
Yeah.
And they're sharp?
Not sharp.
But they're supposed to be kind of sharp, right?
I mean, they're not supposed to be sharp so they don't hurt anyone, but they're kind of pointy.
They're kind of pointy? Okay. That's cool. That sounds good.
But they're more round than anything.
Yeah. And made of plastic.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Good. All
right. Or they might be 3D printed.
They might be 3D printed. I don't know. They looked pretty professional when I saw them. So I think they're not 3D printed, but that's good. So we're going to score a lot of candy with that costume, right?
I love candy.
Candy. We're going to continue with the music, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about your life, okay?
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Bye.
Bye.
Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich und zufrieden. Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete. Die Dunkelheit trübte ihre Sinne und das Böse fraß sich tief in ihre Seelen. Vom Wahnsinn getrieben schmiedeten sie einen Pakt mit dem Teufel. Zu später Stunde kamen sie zusammen, um gemeinsam die Mächte der Finsternis mit ihrem sündigen Blut zu rufen. Sie zu erlösen von ihrer sterblichen Existenz, den Anbeginn einer neuen Welt vor Augen. Und so begab es sich, dass nach 100 Jahren das Böse wieder Fleisch geworden war. Als unsterbliches Geschöpf der Nacht kann es die Gestalt des Wolfs, der Fledermaus oder des Nebels annehmen. Es labt sich am Blut der Menschen. Dracula, der Fürst der Finsternis, Herr des Teufelsschlosses, ist auferstanden.
You are listening to KSPC Claremont on the FM dial at 88.7.
to work here. Well, I was really a slave, like all the others. That's me. My name is Abe. I was Employee of the Year. Now I'm deadbeat. I crossed the meanest boss of the world. Mullet, the Gluckin. My whole life changed in just one day. I was working late one night at Rupture Farms. We used to make beach munchies. Until the beaches were through. We still made pear-bite pies. And we made some good scram cakes, too. I thought I had a good job, but that was before I knew how we'd make new and tasty. I was still defined. The truth, it turned out. Now that would blow my mind. The Gluckins were scared because profits were grim. Pear-bites and scrabs had been turning up thin.
As you can see, things are going down. Watch.
But Mullet was cool.
Show him.
He had a plan. This new kind of meat? What? It was us.
We'll chop them up.
I just had to escape. I just had to be free. And I didn't even know I had a destiny. So, get me out of here!
return after these messages.
Ultras improved your favorite arcade game. First, we added 2 new levels, then packed it with bigger, stronger enemies and a ton of extra foot soldiers. Next, we punched up the action with knockout new attack moves and crime-fighting scenes like the Ninja Castle. If that doesn't swell your shell, we made one more small adjustment. Introducing the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, today's biggest hit. For your NES. Free personal pan pizza coupon from Pizza Hut in every box.
Child's Play tries to alleviate the boredom of children in hospitals by providing them with video games and other toys. They work with over 140 hospitals and use financial donations to buy new video game consoles and toys. They also provide wish lists from the kids at specific hospitals, allowing donors to send specific toys directly. To get involved, donate, or learn more, visit www.childsplaycharity.org.
You left him for dead in Konami's Castlevania. How foolish to presume he'd perish without leaving a curse. For now, in Silent's quest for Nintendo, fate stalks your very being, and you need more than clues from cowardly villagers to survive when day turns into night. But just keep telling yourself it's only a video game. It's only a...
Hi, my name is Evie. When I want to listen to good music, I turn on KSPC Claremont.
Your mic was already on.
I know, that's cool. Who was that? Who did we just hear?
That was me.
That was you, right?
Yeah.
Should we hear it again? Should we hear it again? Should we?
Hi, my name is Evie. When I want to listen to good music, I turn on KSPC Claremont.
Oh boy, we're having fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of fun going on in the...
All I'm thinking about is dinner.
Are you thinking about is dinner? You know what? So am I. I'm always thinking about dinner. Yes. Anyways, if you want to see tonight's playlist, just go to kspc.org and just click on Last Played in the upper right-hand corner of the website. You can see the playlist. Like I said, we're having a great time in the chat room. And let's see, what are we going to do now? Why don't you go ahead, assistant, and read the PSA.
Access KSPC program schedule, playlist, concert reviews, weekly new music reviews, social media links to our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, as well as announcements for new events and the link to KSPC merch store, all on our website, kspc.org.
Yes. And, and since we don't have the jelly card, you can just add in a line.
It will make everyone super duper jelly.
There it is. So there, we worked in the jelly somehow.
Every time I'm going to read a card, I'm just going to add jelly.
Just
somewhere.
add jelly. Why not?
Somewhere, I'm just going to add a jelly.
Yeah, you can do that. Sure. Still getting the point across. All right, you are listening to the Video Game Music Show here on KSPC at 88.7 FM. You can listen to the live webcast streaming at kspc.org. I am here with...
Assistant number 2.
Yeah. And you are listening to part 3
of 4 parts of the Halloween special.
Yeah, next week will be...
Part 4. And
yes.
then it'll be over.
And it'll be over because that week is Halloween. I think Halloween lands on a Thursday. So this next one we're going to play is going to be another one from Metroid Prime. I believe this one is by request from our good friend Pikachu. Pikachu. So that's what we're going to listen to now. We only got about 30 minutes left of the show.
Oh, no.
And then you and I are going to have to figure out dinner afterwards.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Is that what you're thinking about? What do you want for dins?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want fried monkey eggs.
Oh, fried monkey. Ooh, boy. You got a smiley for that one. All right, let's get back to the music. Here is Metroid Prime. Here we go.
All right.
All right.
KSPC, Claremont.
do it.
All right. Well, that's it for us.
Oh, no.
It's over already. I know, right?
No.
Fun. 2 hours?
Actually, we have 4 minutes left.
It's about 4 minutes. That's right. Well, 2 hours goes by pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have fun.
Yeah.
And we did play a lot of spooky and scary Halloween music tonight, right?
Hopefully, part 4 will be more scary.
Oh, it's going to be a doozy.
What do you mean?
It's going to be extra spooky and scary next week.
It better be.
Yeah, so you got to tune in.
Because it's the last part.
It's the last part. It's part 4, and that's it.
CEO.
All right, don't forget you can email me. My email address is thevideogamemusicshow@gmail.com. It's all one word. You can look me up on Instagram. I am at DJ SysOp. You can look me up on Facebook. Just do a search for The Video Game Music Show. There's also a link there to join the Video Game Music Show's Discord channel. I think we got some new members tonight, so that's cool.
That's nice.
That is nice. And what else? What else do I have to tell you? There's always something. And I always forget. But I think
listen to us every Sunday.
Yeah, listen to us every Sunday. We're on from 5 to 7. This show will rebroadcast tomorrow mornings. That's Monday mornings from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. But if you're not up that early, well, you're sleeping at that time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can listen to the show at any time on the Spinitron Arc Player. And that's up for the next 2 weeks from the original broadcast date. And that goes for all the shows here on KSPC. That's pretty awesome.
Don't stub your toe.
And don't stub your toe. Assistant number 2 says, do not stub your toe. That's good advice.
It'll really hurt.
It'll hurt really bad. So don't do it. All right? All right. Well, that's it. Are you ready to do the Mario dance?
Yas.
Yas. All right. Once again, thanks for listening to the Video Game Music Show. Tune in every Sunday at 5 p.m. for the Video Game Music Show right here on KSPC. I'm DJ SysOp. You are
Assistant number 2.
Signing off. Go ahead.
See you next Sunday.
Bye-bye.
Till next time, everybody, do the Mario! Do the Mario! Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step, and then again. Let's do the Mario all together now. You got it! It's the Mario! Do the Mario! Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step, and then again. Let's do the Mario all together now. Come on!